not finna blame your thought activities on men. We didn't make you suck dick. We didn't make you give up that pussy. You did it on your own, okay? So don't be on here talking about male validation made you do it and it's men's fault. Yo, what's up, y'all boys, man? Welcome back to the podcast. If you like the intro, please sub to the channel and like the vid because it only gets better from here on out, I promise you. But with that being said, let's hop right into it.
Seems pretty straightforward that struggling with male validation comes from a space of being consistently invalidated. And as someone who grew up and came of age overweight, I was consistently invalidated by men, which is why I clung to hookup culture.
We not finna do this, y'all. Already, we not finna do this. Women, y'all not finna blame y'all thought activities on men. All this hot girl summer shit y'all was talking about, we not blaming that on men. No, sir. I'm not allowing that shit. You got it fucked up. Y'all gotta take some accountability, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell the fellas over there that be, you know what I'm saying? That be fucking up, goddamn be having all these kids and shit. Cause they wanna fuck all these girls. I'ma tell it to the woman right here. You not finna blame your thought activities on men. We didn't make you suck dick. We didn't make you give up that pussy. You did it on your own, okay? So don't be on here talking about male validation made you do it and it's men's fault. Cause it's not. You the one that gave up your goods, you feel me? By choice, you feel me? Nobody forced you to do that. Nobody forced you to get on your knees and suck dick. Nobody forced you to get on all fours and take dick. You feel me? Nobody told you to do that. So don't come here and talk about male validation made you hook up with mad niggas. You feel me? Cause it didn't. You thought about it. Take accountability, miss.
Hookup culture provided this space where for a moment's time, I could feel like I was worthy. That if some random guy wanted to make out with me, it must mean that I am pretty. It must mean that I am thin, that I am societally acceptable for him to engage with. But what happens in hookup culture? You're discarded. It can be ruthless when you come at it from a space of wanting validation. And so it just restarted the cycle over and over again where I would feel so bad about myself. Like, oh wait, maybe, yeah, I am fat and ugly and disgusting. So let me go back out to hookup culture. Let me go make out with another random stranger to just feel secure in myself. Very toxic.
All right. Number one. I don't know where the fuck she grew up at, but men will fuck anything. Not all men, you feel me? For y'all men with, you feel me, with standards, you feel me? I'm a man of standards as well. But a lot of these men will fuck anything. So I don't know what the fuck she talk about. She came to hookup culture looking for validation from men. Cause if she would've, if she just did a slight bit of research and seen niggas will fuck anything, she wouldn't be on here talking about this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But now that's crazy though. Y'all fellas, stay safe. This is why I don't mess with any woman. That's why I don't do one night stands. I don't do none of that shit. Cause you might run into a motherfucker like this. You feel me? A motherfucker like this. You know what I'm saying? How you don't blame your thought activities on men? You know what I'm saying? You chose to get out there and hop in them streets, and you gotta face the consequences of hopping in them streets. You feel me? You was enjoying the benefits of getting dick. So don't be, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad about the consequences, because every action has a consequence. And, you feel me? You took it. Literally, took it. So I'm not trying to hear none of that shit talking about men made you do this. Men, no, we didn't make you. We didn't make you hop in them streets. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We didn't make you hop in that jungle. You know what I'm saying? You should have stayed in the house. Should have stayed on the sidewalk. You don't want to hop in the street. So don't be talking about men made you do nothing, my nigga. You feel me? The dodge and accountability is crazy here, bro. It's really insane.
Sounds like you up.
So as much as I would like to stop dating, I can't because frankly, I'm horny. And I feel like casual sex is just not for me because I always leave feeling empty and like I'm not getting enough. So, gotta keep dating.
How's that working out?
Here we go, another one, bro. Here we go, another one, bro. You know what I'm saying? What is he talking about? So she said, hold on, let's break it down, y'all. Let's run it back. I'm gonna run it back and I'm gonna break it down, cause this one I'm about to go in depth.
Because I always leave feeling I'm horny. And so as much as I would like to stop dating, I can't because frankly, I'm horny. And I feel like casual sex is just not for me because I always leave feeling empty and like I'm not getting enough. So, gotta keep dating.
All right, y'all. So let's break down the hypocritical, you know what I'm saying? The hypocrisy of this woman. She can't stop dating because she's horny, but she's dating to have sex because she's horny. But casual sex isn't for her because she feels empty. That's called post-nut clarity, my lady. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called. It's called post-nut clarity. So casual sex isn't good for her because that post-nut clarity hit her like a fucking truck, and she doesn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But she's dating to have sex because she's horny. She's having casual sex. What is he talking about? The delusion is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You could call it dating all you want, but if you dating to have sex, you dating to hook up. What is you talking about? Just say you in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to sugarcoat that you in the streets, my lady. You know what I'm saying? Just say you in the streets. Say it is what it is. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? They just want to dodge all accountability type shit. They trying to... How you don't rebrand hooking up? That's crazy, y'all. How you don't rebrand hooking up, though? That's crazy, right? Well, I'm dating because casual sex isn't for me, but I'm dating to have sex. But that's not hooking up. That's not casual sex. Yes, it is. If you on Tinder to meet up with niggas to fuck after a day or two or even that night, you feel me? That's casual sex. So, you just falling into the hole again that you don't want to be in because you can't fucking think. You thinking you're doing something different, but you still just hooking up and getting dick down. It ain't no different. Just say you in the streets. Simple. Stop dodging accountability.
How's that working out for you?
This is why I stopped dating for an entire year. Before this year, I was dating excessively. I was having sex with pretty much anyone who would validate me, and it was just getting to a point where I had little to no self-worth.
Really? Wow. That's such an outstanding discovery. You feel me? If you get dicked down by every man down the street, you won't have any worth. That's crazy.
What?
I swear these women don't be thinking before they be acting. You feel me? They don't. At all. You know what I'm saying? Because as we've been telling these women that this for the street shit, this hot girl summer shit y'all be talking about is not attractive long term. We've been saying that. We've been calling them thoughts. We've been doing that. You feel me? Some of us men do engage in the thought activities and fuck these thoughts. We do. You know what I'm saying? But we keep it at that and we keep it at just sex. You feel me? We don't cuff that. So we've been telling these women for a long term that this for the streets activities, this hot girl summer activities, all that shit y'all be doing. You feel me? It's unattractive for long term. We've been saying that we wouldn't wife a girl that do those activities. So I don't know why you get on here acting like you surprised that you felt empty and niggas didn't really fuck with you for real. Cause you in the streets. You let everybody fuck you, you feel me? So, like, what are you talking about?
All of this stemmed from trying to heal from previous trauma and continuing to attract toxic men into my life. I don't believe in...
I'm gonna pause that right there again. And I want to give this message to the fellas as well. She just said something very important. Fellas, if you ever in a long-term relationship and you break up with your girl or whoever it is, you feel me? Whoever your spouse is, don't try to heal from that relationship by just fucking everybody. That just fuck you up even more. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Just go to the fellas and a woman watching this. You know what I'm saying? Do not do that. I know homeboys that do that and used to do that and still do that. And it just fucks you up more mental because it just makes you... Think about it this way, right? So... Let's say your girlfriend break up with you. You feel me? You've been dating her for like a year. Let's say a year, right? She break up with you, right? So now you already feeling a type of way towards women. And then you go out there and fuck all these thoughts. And now you don't have this view that all women are like these women that you fucking in the streets. When really majority of women are not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So don't go out here don't try to heal trauma. And end up causing more trauma. Don't go out here being a fucking thought, you feel me? In the streets, fucking all these girls, you feel me? Fucking all these girls on Tinder and Hinge or whatever, Bumble, whatever the fucking apps is nowadays, because you broke up with your girl and you feeling some type of way. Don't think that's fucking therapy, because it actually hurts you. Trust me, I've seen it in person multiple times. This goes for men and women. Protect yourself, you feel me?
Restriction, but at the time, the most toxic part of my life was dating. And was surrounding myself with the wrong types of men. For me, I didn't know how long it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to be a year. but I definitely needed a reset, and I needed to start loving myself the way that I know I should be.
You lack discipline.
And then here we go again. Let's talk about this topic right here. Let's bring it back on screen, y'all. Let's talk about this topic. Women, y'all gotta stop. I'm not talking, when I say women, y'all, I'm not talking about all women. I'm talking about if the shoe fits you, then I'm talking about you. But if it doesn't, then I'm not talking about you. But women, y'all gotta stop dating these toxic ass men, and then, you feel me, trying to put all that view on all men. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, it's like I said, it's a lot more good women out there than women on the streets. It's the same for men. It's a lot more good men out there than men that's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more good men out here. So don't, cause you chose to date goddamn Tyrone and goddamn Chad. Don't be, you feel me? You should have got you a Ben. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So should have got you somebody that's gonna treat you right. You know what I'm saying? So don't be out here blaming men because you can't choose the right men in your life. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's not men's problem. Like I said, same thing to the fellas. The fellas can't be blaming women because they choose a thought, the wife, and she cheat on them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Cause it's a lot of good women. Most of the women and men are good out here. Loyal, faithful, all of that. But for some reason, some of men and women, this applies to both of us. As a general population, we're attracted to these for the streets motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And really, in my opinion, I'm gonna say it right now. I really believe that like, it's not in my opinion. It's basically facts. But what motherfuckers find attractive is like a trend. You feel me? If y'all get what I'm saying. So like, if like 90% of women say, I'm gonna give an example, Michael B. Jordan, right? All these women lust over Michael B. Jordan, right? But if those women today said they didn't fuck with Michael B. Jordan, he won't be attractive. You feel me? They would change their mind like this. Social media has something that, from a flick of a switch, you could be attractive or not attractive the next day. You feel me? So it's really like a trend. You feel me? Us men do it too, and women too. We follow trends when it comes to who we find attractive and who's not attractive. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all gotta start thinking for y'all goddamn selves, bro. You feel me? You feel me? Just stop fucking with these toxic motherfuckers. Stop giving them the time of day, because the more women keep lusting for these toxic motherfuckers, the more that men try to mold themselves to be those toxic motherfuckers, and the more we just keep going backwards, because men think the way to attract women is to be toxic, and women think being toxic is fine. You know what I'm saying? So as both genders, we have to correct that action. You know what I'm saying? To stop giving these toxic motherfuckers the time of day, men and women, and stop giving these cheating, disloyal motherfuckers the time of day as well. You know what I'm saying? Pick the right people, give the right people a chance, and then they will lead by example on motherfuckers that see this is what really a good spouse looks like on both sides. You feel me? But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what was the best advice / thing I said in the video. You feel me? Have a good day and night whenever you're watching this. And with that being said, I'm out.